I'm not sure what happened, but Torchick died. I'll have to take a good look at her. She was fine yesterday. I don't see any wounds on her. She appears to have just died in her sleep, and she fell on the ground in the middle of the night. I don't see well, I don't know, maybe something did get her on the neck, because I literally just pulled her out of the coop. Seems like she's already just kind of rotting away. Maybe somebody that's raised chickens can tell me what happened to her. It almost seems like she's already just rotting away, and it doesn't look, unless these are bite marks, to me it doesn't look like bite marks. This was one of my favorite Easter eggers, so I'm pretty sad to have her go. She was only a little bit over a year, maybe a year and a half old. But I'm confused. Maybe somebody that's been raising chickens longer than me can tell me what happened to her. This is unfortunate. I'm a little sad about this. And it looks like she might have gotten beaten up on by her girls. I don't know if they pecked her to death, because I know she's missing a lot of her cheek feathers. But I don't see any signs that she might have been, no obvious signs at least, that she was, bitten into. I'm trying to look at spots in her feathers here, and then I see this, and it almost seems like maybe something might have gotten a hold of her neck. I don't see like any teeth marks though. Maybe somebody more experienced that has been around chickens longer, and something might have gotten a hold of her. It looks like somebody ripped a hole in her neck, because I did not do this. So I'm not sure if one of the larger possums came in the middle of the night and got a hold of her. I don't know if one of the other chickens might have done this once she had maybe expired. I'm just not too sure. But anybody that has been, in the chicken game longer than me might be able to tell me what happened to this Easter egger. It's just, this is the only thing I can find on her. It's just right here. It looks like her skin was ripped open, and you can see her neck, all the muscle. Let's see if I can get a good zoom, but there's no teeth marks here. I don't see any puncture wounds. I don't see any real damage to show that it definitely wasn't a raccoon. Otherwise all the birds would be dead. My mother and I used to have ducks years ago, and we had a horrible problem with raccoons coming into the coop, and they're like little wolves with hands. They're just awful. They would kill 1 to 2 ducks each night, and sometimes they'd kill 3 to 4 ducks. It was just awful. And they'd usually they'd wring their necks, and I don't think this was a raccoon, because they would have at least tried to have maybe taken her out of the coop and maybe run off with her. There'd be a bunch of feathers left. And she, as you can see, she's very much intact, and she has all of her feathers. This is just the one questionable spot on her neck that I can find. And she was locked up in the coop, and so it would have had to have been, I don't know if it was a possum, but I feel like if it was a larger possum, that would have been able to at least kill her. And if you're watching our videos, unfortunately we had to kill a small little possum. We didn't have the ability to relocate him. And my son and I, we took him out with a little air rifle just because he had been coming to the chicken coop every night. But I'm not sure if the birds opened up her skin here, but I don't see, this is the only thing that I can see, and it looks like she was just really, she was perfectly healthy. She was one of our healthier birds. And I literally just made a video with her the other day on camera. So I'm really sad, and Woola's asking if maybe she can chew on her. But I mean, all of our other birds are still here and they're running around. But this is just, this is sad. I don't know if anybody knows what would have possibly done this. I'm guessing a possum. Or maybe she just, you know, expired and she just died. But her, you know, she's already kind of decomposing little by little. So I'm guessing this happened sometime between 8 o'clock last night and this morning. So she's been like this for maybe 12 hours at the most. But please comment down below and let me know if you're a chicken farmer or somebody that raises Easter eggers. Get out of here, Woola. Please let me know. I literally found her where she would normally be sleeping, so I'm not sure what the heck did this, but maybe she just died of, sometimes birds just die. But I'm trying to look at her face a little bit more. Woola, get back. And I mean, she's always gotten a little beat up on by the girls. They were always a little jealous. I'd say maybe a little envious of her beautiful feathers that she had. Right here, her little cheek feathers. And I don't know if they were just pecking on her this morning or what. But I don't know. Hopefully I don't get for gruesome content on this, but please comment down below and let us know, guys. I'd really appreciate it. And I want to add, before I forget, there were two eggs in here this morning that were most likely laid sometime yesterday afternoon. I don't remember collecting all the eggs. So there were no broken eggs in the coop. And I don't see any possum poop up here, which is kind of common. What we've noticed is when the possums come to visit, I usually have a little board up here and it with some nails on it that they prevent the possums from getting through. But you know, there's some small gaps back here where I think they could have easily gotten in. But I'm not seeing any possum poop like they were hanging out in here. So I'm not sure what happened. And if anybody's curious, the Starlight Green Eggers, they're all doing good. Brownie, she's doing good. I don't know. Everybody else seems unscathed, so I'm thinking she just might have passed when she was sleeping, and I think that's kind of how I'd like to believe it.